At this time, we're going to welcome in Mark Trible of the Courier Post, get his thoughts on some playoff football. Good morning, Mark.
Good morning, Sully.
Thanksgiving coming up this week. You going home, get some of Mama's home cooking?
Yes, I'm going home Thursday afternoon as soon as I finish up at, I believe I'm at Wilson and Camden. As soon as I'm done there, I'll be headed back home to Virginia.
How far is that ride?
It's about 3 hours. Yeah, it's about 3 hours. Not too bad on Turkey Day. Most everybody's still napping when I hit the road, so it's a good, the tryptophan has kicked in by that point. So no traffic. Knock on wood.
What's Mama Trible's specialty? Pumpkin pie?
Nah, man, country ham.
Oh, nice.
That's the way it goes. The country ham, the salted ham. Virginia is known for ham, peanuts, and anything else you can throw as much salt as possible on. So I'm looking forward to it, man. I can't get it up here.
Now, do you have the traditional yard football game prior to dinner?
You know, we used to throw the ball around, but now my nephews and nieces, they go out and play and do their thing, so I don't have to participate, which is kind of nice. My buddies get together still on Thanksgiving morning and play. Obviously, I miss that because I'm working, but I think I did that 1 or 2 years, and I was so sore for the next 2 weeks. I'm kind of glad I don't have to do it.
You're getting old, man.
Feels that way, right? Feels that way.
So what's going on, man? A championship weekend here in terms of South Jersey titles and some great games last night. Haddonfield beating Camden and Shawnee with a double overtime win over Clearview. So I guess kind of played out as expected in the Hamilton game, or the Haddonfield game, I should say. And then Shawnee with a pretty surprising upset, I'd say.
Yeah, I Shawnee coming in the postseason with a losing record. I'm not really sure how many of us thought they were a 2-6 ball club. I certainly didn't. And you look at the schedule they played, it was just loaded up, and that's what we came to expect this season. Tim Gushu, he had loads of experience, and I didn't see the game. I wasn't there. I was at Haddonfield. But when you have the type of experience and pedigree from a program like Shawnee, those kids kept the faith and battled back against the Clearview team that really is the first time there in 32 years. And Steve Scanlon's done an excellent job, but just making it hard to replicate the type of championship game experience.
You're breaking up a little there, Mark. Maybe move around in where you're at.
Yeah, I have to move around. Can you hear me now, Sully? It's
yeah.
Like I'm on the commercial. No.
Oh, we lost him. We'll try to get him back here. Guy's got to upgrade his cell phone or something. Upgrade his network. Anyway, as we try to get Mark back, we'll give you a little quick rundown of the games that are scheduled for today in South Jersey title games. South Jersey Group 1, Salem at Penns Grove at noon. Then we got one of the most anticipated games of the weekend, South Jersey Group 3 at 1 o'clock. Woodrow Wilson at Burlington Township. Should be quite a shootout. Those teams definitely like to get up and down the football field and score a lot of points. And another big game at 7 o'clock tonight, Rancocas Valley at Williamstown. So if you heard us just a few minutes ago, Kevin Minnick of NJ Advanced Media said he expects there to be a couple thousand people at that game. So should be an awesome crowd out there at Williamstown. Got Mark back? Yo,
yeah,
what's up, Mark? What'd you have to run to a payphone or something? Uh-oh. We lost him again?
His phone connection's no good today.
No good, man.
Yeah, I'll get him back.
All right. See if he's got a landline or something. A couple scores from last night. Haddonfield returned the opening kickoff to go up early on Camden. Built up a 13-6 lead and ended up winning 23-12. And Shawnee with a 17-14 double overtime win over Clearview. You there, Mark?
Yes, I am, Sully. I'm just keeping you on your toes, man. But no, I'm headed out to Penns Grove and Salem, so you never know out in Salem County. It's not exactly the best service. So.
Oh, you're on the way down there. Yeah. Okay. Got a noon game. Yep.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. South Jersey Group 1 final. I'm excited for it. But back to my point, Sully, is that Shawnee has that championship game pedigree. It's tough to replicate that. I think Clearview moving forward, certainly something to build off. But you always expect Shawnee to be there at the end of the day. And with Haddonfield, who I saw last night.
Maybe pull over at Cowtown.
Yeah,
get
maybe
a little better signal over there at Cowtown.
You be careful about where you pull over in some of these places when I get to this daylight.
True, man. So your game last night, Haddonfield. I mean, this team has probably been them and Williamstown got to be the top two teams in South Jersey, and really they kind of controlled that game from the start against Camden last night.
Yeah, they go up 13-0. I mean, they ran an opening kickoff back 87 yards for a touchdown. Haddonfield played. Every team they played made the playoffs, and that's quite an accomplishment to kind of run through that, to beat a very, very, very good Camden High team. Really outside of a late touchdown, you beat them by 15, 18 points. You're up 18, I guess, or 15. So they've been impressive at every turn. Winning that game at St. Joe's certainly earlier in the year put them right there at the top of the map. And now, week in, week out, they just get it done. They have Heights on Thanksgiving at home, and then they'll travel to MetLife to play either Hillside or Manasquan, who play today at 1 p.m. in the Central Jersey Final.
Talking with Mark Trible, the Courier Post, and Mark, I know it's only Group 1, but I would put Pennsgrove right up there in somewhere in the neighborhood of the top 5 in South Jersey. I mean, this team has been playing great football all season. I caught a glimpse of them in preseason against Pleasantville, and man, they got some dudes out there. That quarterback can really get things done.
Yeah, for us,
oh, we lost him again.
It ain't working today. He's out in no man's land out there in Salem County.
If I'd have known that, I would have got.
He's calling back. We'll try.
Okay.
We'll try this one more time before we're done.
We should have got him at 8:30. All right, so we're trying to get things working with Trible here. He's on the road in Salem County trying to get down to Kearney's Point. You there, Mark?
I'm here, Sully. Part 6. No, Pennsgrove very, very good. We had them at number 8, and I think they could move up if they win today. It's a tough game against a big rival against Salem. So this game was only 6 points the last time they played at Salem, which was 3 weeks ago. Pennsgrove is very, very talented, though. Tyreek Brown, Jamar Dada Robinson, Johnson, Nazir Hollywood Robinson, the running back. He's a showstopper. So a lot of talent down there at Pennsgrove.
And, Mark, one team that kind of gets overlooked a little bit, I know everybody's enamored with Woodrow Wilson, but Burlington Township, man, that team has been putting up some points this year and playing some outstanding offense. This could be it could go one of two ways. It could be what everybody thinks it is, where it's like a 45-38 game, or it could be like a 13-6 game.
Yeah, Burlington Township's undefeated. They have one of the best secondaries in South Jersey, so it matches up well with Wilson, you would think. Woodrow Wilson has really clicked back into gear. That's going to be an excellent game. It's at 1 p.m. up at Burlington Township. That game was moved because of the field conditions. I'm kind of bummed I'm going to miss it, but you got to give up something to get something, and I'm excited for the trip to Kearney's Point. But that Burlington Township game will certainly be worth the price of admission. They just have some really great players, Sully. I like Omar Rogers, safety. I think he could be the defensive player of the year in South Jersey, and certainly with Wilson, Nick Cargman, Stanley King, Fidel Diggs, some top-notch weapons. Mahim McCarter last week ran for 150 yards against Delsey. The Tigers have a lot going on as well. That is a top-notch showdown.
Now, Mark, down at Kearney's Point, you got any favorite spots post game? Get yourself a quick burger.
You got to look at Roman Pantry. Excellent hoagies there. It's right across from the school, pretty much. So that's kind of the spot I've been turned on to by the folks down at Pennsgrove. They say that's the place to go, and it has not disappointed.
Now, are you doing the double dip? You going to do the 7 o'clock Williamstown game as well?
Absolutely, Sully. As long as there's football to watch, I'm going to watch it. And you got to go all the way in on championship weekend, man. No doubt about it.
You're like the George Carlin of high school football. If there's a zip code, you're there.
Yeah, exactly. And another way I'm like George Carlin is when he was still alive, I think my cell phone service probably resembles that of the atmosphere at that point, because I'm dropping in and out on you, man. I really apologize to you and your listeners for that.
Got to upgrade your phone or your network or something. What's going on with you?
I don't know, man. I need a hotspot. I need to create a traveling hotspot.
There you go.
Get one of those. They have those mobile hotspots for Verizon, like one of those like 4G jetpacks. I think he needs one of those.
Maybe.
I need anything that's called a jetpack. and I don't even know. I don't know what it looks like or what it is. But if it's called a jetpack, I want it.
Oh, it's like a little square box. We used to use them up at when I was up at Rutgers. We would need a connection for our equipment to connect back to our station on a remote. We would use these things. It's really just a mobile Wi-Fi spot. It's fantastic. As long as you plug it into a power source, it never runs out of battery. It's great. You have your own little mobile hotspot.
See, that sounds a little bit less exciting than I was thinking with jetpack. I'm not going to lie to you. If I go in and ask for a jetpack and they hand me this small little box, I would be kind of disappointed.
I think Mark's expecting to fly through the airs to make sure he has the best cell service at the top of the cell tower.
So it would break down my commute home for Thanksgiving. For sure.
Mark, real quick before we let you go, give us a quick Thanksgiving memory or two from your time growing up.
I just really remember spending time with my folks, and it was great. And we always, either Friday or Saturday, a lot of that time, we would go to the Virginia Tech UVA game. I went to Tech. Some of my folks did as well. Whether it was with my folks or with my friends, kind of get in the car and either drive to Charlottesville or down to Blacksburg and watch that game. It's just football, football weekend. You get out there in the cold air, wear my orange and maroon Thanksgiving colors, and just really enjoy the Hokies.
What's your single game passing record in backyard football for Thanksgiving?
Geez.
Did you light it up for like 278 and 4 scores one day when you were about 12?
Yeah, let's do that. 158.3 perfect passer rating. I calculated it in my head. So, I've had some pretty good games, but I was more of a defensive back. I like to jump the out route, take it to the house, do a little Dion shuffle over the goal line.
There you go. Pick six, taunting your cousin or whatever on the way in.
You know it, man. Hand behind the head, other one with the ball out, little high stepping.
There you go, man. You're a little past. You're kind of like the Troy Aikman now. You just give commentary, right?
Absolutely.
Your playing days are over on Thanksgiving.
There's not enough icy hot in the world, brother.
Good stuff as always, Mark. Sorry about the connection problems there. We'll blame it on Nick. He's an easy scapegoat.
That sounds good to me. I'll be on the lookout for the jetpack, Sully. Man.
Mark, fix your cell phone for next week, so I have to not get the blame from Sully over here.
You got it, man.
You know us radio hosts. We always got to blame the producer. It's not our fault.
I know, but I'm telling your co-host too, so you can't really blame me entirely.
That's true. I gotta blame somebody.
You can blame Josh. He just walked in.
All right, we'll blame Josh.
Finger pointing. I love it.
Good stuff as always, Mark. Enjoy your Thanksgiving down in Virginia, man. We appreciate the time.
All right, you too, Sully. Thanks, man.